morning everyone. So let us start our class. So one question was left from this exercise 6.1. One last question was left, question number 6. So you read the question, diagram it is not given, so you have to draw the diagram by yourself. Okay, it is given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree and XY is produced to point P. Draw a figure from the given information. So we have to draw a figure. Okay, so it is given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degrees. So draw an angle XYZ. Okay, simple. Say XYZ. 64 degrees is an acute angle. So simply you draw an acute angle. Okay, say this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. This is how much? 64 degree. Okay, angle XYZ is 64 degree and XY is produced to point P. Now this thing is important. See, XY is produced. See, if I draw this one a line, say this is X and this is Y and this is Y. If I say XY is produced, it means it will produce XY, it will produce like this. Understood? And if there is a line, say XY, and if I say YX is produced, then it means it will produce like this. Understood? So the direction is very important over here. Okay, if it is said XY is produced, so then you have to produce it in this way, straight. Okay, straight line, not bend, not left, not right, straight line you have to produce in the direction what is mentioned in the question. It is said XY is produced, so you have to produce how? Like this. XY is produced to what? XY is produced to point P. XY is produced to point P. Draw a figure from the given information. So the figure is drawn. Now what is left? If ray YQ, now another ray is there. What ray? Y and Q. Y and some ray is there, Q. Now YQ can be like this also. YQ can be like this also. YQ can be like this also. So read the question for that. If ray YQ bisects angle ZYP. Okay, what is angle ZYP? This is Z, this is Y, this is P. Okay, so YQ will come over here. YQ bisects angle ZYP. This is ZYP. Okay, this portion, this angle is what? ZYP. So that means this YQ will come here. Now what is bisect? So see, say this is an angle ABC. Say it is 60 degree. Okay, this angle measurement is how much? 60 degree. And if I say a ray is bisected, a ray bisects this angle, or this angle is bisected by a ray, that means what? Say this is the ray which has bisected this angle. This means this portion and this portion is equally divided. Bisect means divide that portion in two equal parts. Bi means two. Okay, then one is more trisect. Trisect means divide that portion. Say if you consider a line, if I said trisect this line, then what will this mean? That means divide this in three equal parts. That what it means. Okay, trisection. Okay, but over here what is said? Over here it is said bisect. Bisect means equally two parts. Okay, so who bisects? The ray YQ. So YQ bisects angle ZYP in two equal parts. Okay, remember, if it is said bisect, that means this part and this part has to be what? Has to be equal. Okay, divide means you can divide in any way. Okay, if I say this is a line, divide it into two equal parts. So you can say this is one part, this is one part, and this is another part. But if I say bisect this line, that means you divide it into what? Two equal parts. So the ray YQ bisects what? The ray YQ bisects angle ZYP, this angle. So it means this angle and this angle are equal. You can give this mark also over here. Okay, this mark means what? That these two angles are what? These two angles are equal. Okay, you can give this mark. It will become easy to understand. Okay. Okay, so these are the information given in this diagram. Okay, or given in this question. Now what we have to find? We have to find angle XYQ. Which one is angle XYQ? XYQ. This angle, okay? X, Y and Q means this portion. Again I am drawing. Say which one will be XYQ? Okay, which angle will be XYQ? So this is X, Y and this is Q. So it will start from X and to the other arm of the angle Q. So this is angle XYQ, okay? Try to find the angle XYQ, it is said. So one arm will be what? XY. Find angle XYQ. So one arm of the angle will be what? XY. So start from XY and other arm of the angle will be what? YQ. So end in YQ. Or start from YQ, end in XY. So this angle you have to find, okay? This 64 and this angle together. Understood? Okay. So let us start the question. Given part you write. Given question number 6. Given angle XYZ is 64 degree. Angle XYZ is equal to what? 64 degree. Okay. And what is there? Other thing we need to write. About this bisection we have to write. Okay. This is very important. So we will write and YQ bisects and YQ bisects which angle? This ray is bisecting which angle? This angle ZYP. Okay, in the book it is given ZYP only. Okay, yes, and YQ bisects angle ZYP. Okay. Therefore, or that is you can say, that is so you write so. So if YQ bisects angle ZYP, then this part and this part will be equal. This is very important. So I can say angle, what will be the name of this part? This part name ZYQ. Angle ZYQ will be equal to, what is the name of this part? PYQ. PYQ, isn't it? ZYQ and this part PYQ. Okay, so this will be equal. If YQ bisects angle ZYP, so this part will be equal to what? This part. Okay. Now start the question. At first what we will find? We will find this angle. So very simple. Always by looking the diagram, what are the two things we have? One is vertically opposite angle, what is linear pair. So straight line you search, which is the straight line? So pretty simple, right? This is the straight line XY. Okay, this is the symbol, this is the part or not? This is the straight line XY not XP. Okay, XP is the straight line. So I can say this angle plus this angle is what? 180 degree. See, I am saying the complete angle. Okay, this angle XYZ, this angle and complete this angle. If I add, how much will come? 100 and how much? 80 degree. Why? Linear pair or not? Linear pair. So I can say now angle XYZ, now angle XYZ plus angle ZYP or not? This complete one. Okay, ZYP will be equal to what? 180 degree. Reason is what? Reason is linear pair. So you have the value of angle XYZ, substitute that value 64 degree plus angle ZYP will be equal to 180 degree, which implies, now take this 64 degree that side, simple calculation, angle ZYP will be equal to 180 degree minus 64 degree. So this you will get how much? Equal to, which implies angle ZYP will be equal to, over here 6, 7, so 6, 1, 100 and how much? 116 degree. So what you will get the value of this complete part? 116 degree. Okay. So now you see, now again this angle is equal to this angle or not? This and this, yes, it is bisecting, right? In the given already we have written that this angle is equal to what? This angle. So right now ZYQ is equal to angle PYQ will be equal to how much? Okay, first forget this one. ZYQ is equal to what? Angle PYQ. Now you say one thing. Say this is an angle. This one is 60 degree. This total angle is 60 degree. And if I say this one is bisected, then this part will be how much? This part will be how much? Equally divided, right? So very simple, you will get the answer what? 30, 30, 30, 30, right? If I say this angle is 100 degree, it is bisected, then you will say 50, 50, right? If I say it is 10 degree, then you will say 5, 5, equally divide, right? Bisection means what? Equally divide. Divide means what? You have to divide by what? By what you have to divide? 60 by what you will divide so that you will get the answer 30 degree. 100 by what you will divide so that you will get the answer 50 degree. Now very simple. Bisection means equally divide how much? Into two parts or not? So divide means you have to divide, and by what? By 2, because bisection means in 2 parts, trisection means in 3 parts, then you have to divide by 3. So over here what I will do, like that, if the complete angle is 60 degree, so this part will be how much? 30, 30, means 60 divided by 2, 60 divided by 2. And over here what is there? What is the value of this complete angle? 116 degree or not? So now angle ZYQ, this angle and this angle will be equal, but how much? Half of this complete angle, like 60 degree divided by 2, 30, 30. Over here what value is there? 116. So you can write, this will be what? Angle ZYP, angle ZYP by 2, isn't it? The whole complete angle divide in 2 parts. If this whole complete angle is 60 degree, then 60 by 2, 30, 30. But in this question, the whole complete angle is how much? 116 degree. So divide it by 2, you will get 2 5 is 10, 11, 2 8 is 16. That is what? 58 degree. How much you will get? 58 degree. Understood? That means this part is 58. That means this part is 58, this part is also 58. Overall how much? Overall 116 degree. Okay, we have got. What we have got? We have got this part also and we have got this part also. Now what you have to find? We need to find angle X, Y and Q. We need angle X, Y, Q. How you will get this angle X, Y, Q? If I take this angle plus this angle, then means what? Overall this angle. This angle plus this angle plus this angle will be what? Complete angle XYQ. So now angle XYQ will be what? Angle XYQ will be this angle, that is angle XYZ plus this angle ZYQ, isn't it? If I add this angle and this angle, this together, if I bring this two angle, it will become what? Angle XYQ. So put the value, that is 64 degree, and ZYQ is how much? What is the value of ZYQ? 58 degree, right? 58 degree. So what is 64 plus 58? Over here 2, 6, 1, 12, 12, right? 122 degree. So what is the value of angle XYQ? 122 degree. Okay, we have got. Now next what we have to find? Next we have to find reflex angle QYP. Reflex angle QYP. Okay, which is this angle QYP? Just QYP. Simple QYP angle is what? QYP. This is angle what? This is angle QYP. But I need what? I need reflex of angle QYP. So what will be reflex of angle QIP? This portion, right? This portion. Now you have the formula, very simple this one. What is the formula to find reflex angle? 360 degree minus that angle. So simply we will use that formula and we will get that answer, okay? So we can say that now reflex angle QYP will be what? Very simple formula. From 360 degree you have to minus what? That angle. Which angle? QYP. QYP. So simply calculate, you will get the answer. So what is the value of angle QYP? Which implies reflex angle QYP will be equal to 360 degree minus, what is the value of angle QYP? What is the value of angle QYP? 58, 58, right? These two are equal or not? We have found out 58 degree. So 360 degree minus 58 degree, that will become what? 260, 302 degree. Check the answer. It should be what? 302 degree. Understood? So this is the question. At first you have to know how to draw the diagram step by step. Draw angle XYZ is 64 degree. Then XY is produced to P. Then angle ZYP is bisected by YQ. Bisected means what? This part equal. If this part is 58, this part is also 58. Okay. Then what first property we have used? What? Linear pair. That this angle and this angle, this is a straight line. This is a straight line. So angle XYZ, angle XYZ, this angle, and angle ZYP will be what? 180 degree. Then again this angle is divided into what? Two parts. One is this part, one is this part, equally divided into two parts. So divide by 2. 116 divided by 2 is how much? 58. 58. After that we need angle XYQ. Very simple. This angle plus this angle is what? XYQ. So 64 plus 58 is what? Our XYQ we have got. And then we need what? Reflex of reflex of angle QYP. So what? 360 degree minus that angle, that is what? QYP. 360 degree minus, what is the value of QYP? 58 degree. So your answer is what? 302 degree. Okay, practice this question. Try to draw the diagram. And if you have any difficulty, you can ask. Again, I will repeat this question. Okay. So with this exercise comes to an end. So let us move to our next part, our next exercise. Exercise today we will not move. Okay. Just let us simply understand. So in this exercise, we will study about what? Parallel lines. Okay, parallel lines. So what is parallel lines? You see, these are two lines. Now these two lines are what? Parallel. And what about these two lines? So this is one line and this is another line. So this is one line, or say this is one line, or say this is another line. Now among these, which pair of lines are parallel? So very simple, these lines are parallel lines, like our railway tracks. Okay, like our railway tracks. Okay, so these two lines are what? Parallel lines. So what is parallel lines? How can you say that they are parallel lines? If the distance between the two lines are equal, then they are what? Parallel lines. No need definition, simply you understand what is parallel lines. Their gap should be same. You can say if the gap between the two lines is same, no need to say distance. If you find the word gap simple, then you say gap. If the gap between the two lines is same, then they are parallel. Over here you see the gap is not same. The gap is not same. Okay, it is getting shorter and shorter. Over here it is long and over here it is what? Short. So they are not parallel. Okay, so if the gap between the two lines is same, then we call what? They are parallel lines. Okay. Okay. Now, if another straight line intersects two or more straight lines, listen what I am saying. If another straight line intersects two or more straight line, okay, two or more straight line, it can intersect like this also. Anyway it can intersect. It is not like that it will intersect like this band only, okay. Anyway it can intersect straight line. But how many lines? Two or more lines. Minimum two, it can be more. 4, 5, 6, 7, it can be more also. So if a straight line intersects two or more straight lines, then this line is known as what? This line is known as transversal. Okay, transversal. Clear? These all are what? Transversal. Okay, transversal. So what is transversal? A straight line intersecting another straight line, not intersecting two intersecting two or more straight lines. Okay, it should be two or more. Not, this is not transversal. Okay, this is not transversal. This is not transversal. This is not transversal. Okay, it should intersect two or more lines. That is transversal. Okay, so in this exercise we will discuss only about parallel lines only and transversal. So what happens when a pair of parallel lines is intersected by a transversal? So this is important. Okay, so here I am drawing this one. This is what? Parallel lines. Okay, transversal can be like this also, it can be straight also. It is not like that it is always bent. Okay, don't remain in that confusion that transversal is always bent. Okay, this is a misconception. Transversal is simply a straight line which will intersect it. Okay, just for the sake of understanding we draw it in this way. Okay, because straight is very easy to understand, right? But if you draw like that, then all the angles looks what? All the angles look equal. Why? Because all are 90 degree. If I draw it like this straight, then this angle is 90, this angle is 90, this angle is 90, this angle is 90. All angles will be 90 degree. So it is a little bit difficult to understand. You cannot differentiate the angles, that which angle is equal to which angle, which angles are not equal, which angle will be what. So in this everything are equal. So that's why we draw the transversal little bit slanting way. But it does not mean that transversal can't be straight. Transversal can be straight. Okay, it is simply a straight line that intersects two or more straight lines. Okay, understood? Okay, now so this is a straight, these are the parallel lines. What are the name of these parallel lines? L and say M. And what is the name of this transversal? Say name of this transversal is what? M. Okay, say for example L, M and N. Now as soon as a transversal intersect two parallel lines, 8 angles are formed. You see 8 angles are formed. This is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4, this is angle 5, this is angle 6, this is angle 7 and this is angle 8. So if a transversal intersects two parallel lines or two straight lines, 8 angles are formed. Over here we will discuss parallel, so I will say parallel. Okay, but if it intersects two straight lines, then 8 angles are formed. Now exterior angles. What will be the exterior angle in this diagram? Means the outermost angles. So very simple, 1, 2, 7 and 8 are what? Exterior angles. Understood? So exterior angles will be what? 1, angle 1, comma angle 2, comma angle 7 and what? And angle 8. These are what your exterior angles. Try to see the diagram and try to see or try to find which are your exterior angle. Try to understand what is your exterior angle. Everything will be necessary in this chapter, okay? In this exercise. 1, 2, the outermost and over here the outermost. The next will be what? Definitely interior angles. Now this one you can say by yourself also. What will be the interior angle lying inside the parallel lines? 3, 4, 5, 6 or not? Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 angle 5 and what, angle 6. These are what, these are your interior angles. Okay. Okay, about interior I have said, about exterior I have said. Let me see what's more. Okay, so one more thing now. Interior angles only, about interior angles only, but on the same side of the transversal. So which are the interior angles which are lying on the same side of the transversal? So these are the interior angles 3, 4, 5, 6, but which are lying on the same side of the transversal. So you can say 4 and 5 and 3 and 6, isn't it? 4 and 5, 3 and 6, they are lying on the what? On the same side of the transversal. So we can say this one. There is first you write what are the angles. You can say that angle 4 and angle 5, comma, angle 3 and angle what? 6. These are the angles. These are the interior angles which are lying on the same side of the transversal. And remember, we call this angle as what? These are known as we often don't say this line, okay, interior angles on the same side of the transversal. This huge line we don't say. We simply call this as what? These are known as co-interior angle. Co-interior angles. These are known as what? Co-interior angles. Understood? Co and then what? Interior angles. Means what? They are lying on the same side of the transversal. One more name is there, known as what? Allied angles. One more name is what? Allied angles. And one more name is there what? That is consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. Most important name is this one only, okay? Often you will get in the question everywhere, this word you will get, co-interior angles, okay, remember. But other two names are what? Allied angles and what? Consecutive interior angles, okay, done. Okay, so about this thing you have got. Now one thing you remember about this only, note, you can write as note, okay. Co-interior angles are what? Supplementary. Co-interior angles are what? Supplementary. Supplementary. About supplementary angles we have discussed, right, already, that if you add two angles, then the sum should be how much? The sum of the two angles should be 180 degree. Okay, so that was supplementary. That means what? This 4 plus 5 will be what? 180 degree. This 3 plus 6 will be what? 180 degree. Okay, so this you remember, we will apply in the question. Okay, this rule, that what? Co-interior angles, if you add, you will get how much? 180 degree. So in the question it will be there. Okay, one angle will be given, find the other angle. So this plus this 180. Then what reason I will say? Co-interior angles are supplementary. Or sometime I can say this one also, that interior angles on the same side of a transversal, the sum of the interior angles on the same side of a transversal is what? 180 degree. Or in short, co-interior angles are supplementary. So like this I can say. So try to understand what I am saying. In the diagram, you have to understand, okay, this plus this, why 180 degree? Yes, they are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So look, these interior angles on the same side of a transversal, remember, have to be interior, okay? Have to be interior. Then they are what? 180 degree. Done. Okay, so now we will move to the most important angles about this exercise, that is alternate angles and corresponding angles. Okay, alternate angles and corresponding angles. At first say corresponding angles. Okay, so what will be the corresponding angles? Remember, corresponding angles will be equal and alternate angles will also be what? Equal. Okay, when these corresponding angles will happen? Only if the lines are parallel. If it is not parallel, then corresponding angles, alternate angle is not happening. Okay, if it is not parallel, then no corresponding, no alternate. And if it is parallel, yes, there is definitely corresponding angles and alternate angles are there. Till class 10, class 11, 12, everywhere, whenever you will get parallel lines, these angles will come to your question automatically. Okay, so there is no rule to find corresponding angles, but one simple rule from my side I will say to you, okay, so that it becomes easy to understand. There is no rule. Okay, this rule I am saying to you simple. Remember, if one angle is in left side, then the other angle will also be what? On the left side. Okay, in case of corresponding angles. And if one angle will be on right side, then the other angle will be on what? On the right side only. Okay, this is I am saying, okay, this will, there is no such rule in the book, I think. Okay, what is the next one? Okay, the next one is what? This is first thing you will follow, that if one angle it is in left, say if I say what is the corresponding angle of 1. So if it is in left side, this is left, this is right, right? This is left and this is what? Right. So if I ask about one angle which is in the left side, the other angle will also be what? On the left side only. Means how many angles are there? 4, 5 and 8. If I say what is the corresponding angle of 1 with 1, which angle will be equal? That is corresponding angles. Then what are your options left? Your options are what? Angle 4, angle 5 and angle 8. Because I have said what? With left will be equal. Isn't it? Okay. Now what is the next thing you have to see? Whatever angle I will say, the next angle you will skip and the next angle will be your corresponding angles. See, this is just I am saying, okay, this is not a formula. Skip one angle and the next angle will be your corresponding angle. You have to skip the next angle. Okay, so if I've said about 1, that means you have to skip what? Don't go to right side. Okay, if it is left, then it is left. If I've asked about 1, then you will skip this angle. Next angle you will skip. Forget about this angle. That means 4, so it cannot come. You will skip the next angle. You will skip one angle. Next it should be skip next angle. Skip the next angle. Okay. Skip the next angle, and the next angle will be your corresponding angle. This angle you have skipped, and then the next angle will be your what? Your corresponding angle. That means what? With angle 1, what will be equal? Angle 5 will be equal. Understood? How? So what will be the corresponding angles? Let us see now one by one. That is, with angle 1, what will be equal? I will skip this one. At first I will check on left side only. I will skip this one. The next one will be what? My corresponding angles, that is angle 5. Comma. What will be the corresponding angle for 4? Angle 4 will be equal to, I will skip this next angle and the next angle will be what? My corresponding angle. Angle 8, comma. Now, what will be the corresponding angle for 2? Angle 2 will be equal to, I will skip the next angle and then the next angle will be what? My corresponding angle, angle 6. If it is in right, then all your angle will also be on what? On the right side only. Okay. If I say about angle 3, then you will skip the next angle, that is angle 6, and your next angle, your angle 7 will be your what? Corresponding angles. Similarly for here also you can say, for angle 7, what will be the corresponding angle? You will skip the next angle. See, it is in right side, so next right side angle you will skip, and then that one will be your what? Corresponding angle. Means with 7 what? 3. With 7, 3. With 8 what? This angle I will skip, this angle. With 8, 4 is your corresponding angle. Okay, this rule, there is no such rule. Just after practicing for 1-2 times, forget about this rule. Directly you try to tell that with 1, 5, with 4, 8, with 2, 6, with 3, 7. One angle you have to jump. Okay, one angle you will jump and the next angle will be your corresponding angle. Over you can say like this, jump one angle and the next angle will be corresponding angles. Okay, and you remember, if it is in left, it will be in left only. This is not a rule, just to understand I am saying this one. Okay, forget about this rule. Try to do it directly with 1, 5, 4, 8, 2, 6, 3, 7, like that. 7, 3, 6, 2, 8, 4, 5, 1. Directly, okay? Just 5 to 10 minutes it will require. After that you will understand what this thing, okay? And it is very important. Without understanding corresponding angle and alternate angle, not even a single question you will be able to solve, okay? If vertically opposite angle is causing problem, then this will cause more problem. Corresponding angles and alternate angles. Vertically is very simple. Two straight lines intersect, then opposite angles are equal. Okay. So over here you will see lot of angles are there. Okay, you have to understand. So step by step, give yourself 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, corresponding angles done. Pause the video and you try to find by yourself that which angles are corresponding angles. Okay, next one, alternate angle. Alternate angles. Okay. Today we will stop here in alternate angles only. Tomorrow we will continue our exercise. Okay. Alternate angles. Okay, I will give a rule for here also. This is again not a rule, just to understand. If one angle is in left, then the other angle will be in right. This is important. And if one angle is in right, then the other angle will be in left. Alternate means what? Alternate days. If I say of Monday, then what will be the next alternate day? Wednesday, right? Tuesday will not include. Okay, then after Wednesday, Friday. Okay, like that. Okay, if one is in left, then you cannot go left, you have to go right. Understand? Alternately. Okay, alternate. Okay, and the next part is what? And the next part, okay, say one angle I am considering angle 1. What will be equal to with angle 1? Now angle 1 is what? In left, so the other angle will be what? In right. That means what? 2 is there. Now 2 cannot be alternate angle. Okay, for one thing to for sure, 2 cannot be alternate angle. Why? Because 1 and 2 are what? Linear pair. So 2 though it can't be. For sure 2 cannot be. This one to very sure. Forget about 2 only. Because this is 1 and 2 are what? Linear pair. So what are the other options left? 3, 6 and what? 7. Actually 3 also can't be. Why? Because 1 and 3 are what? What is 1 and 3? I will not say what is 1 and 3. In the next class I will say. You can tell me in the message or you can comment in the classroom also that 1 and 3 are equal. Why? 1 and 3 will also not be alternate angles. Okay, but 1 and 3 are still equal. But why? That one you will say. About 1 and 2 I have said only. That 1 plus 2 is what? 180 degree. Why I have said? Because it is what? Linear pair. But why 1 and 3? You tell me, okay? Why 1 and 3? In the message also you can tell, in the group you can tell, in the classroom itself you can tell. And if you can't tell, then in next class I will say. But very simple, no? 1 and 3 you say, you can. Very simple. Okay, so for 1, what are the options left in the left side? 6 and 7. 2 it can't be, I have said, because it is a straight line, so it is linear pair. 3 you will tell. 6 and 7 is there. Now what is the next condition? Very simple. If one angle is exterior, then the other angle will also be what? Exterior. If one angle is interior, then the other angle will also be what? Interior. So this thing, this one I have said, so that it helps you to find the alternate angle. That means if angle 1 is there, this is exterior, the other one should also be what? Exterior. Angle 7. Angle 7. Okay, for angle 1, what will be the alternate angle? Angle 7. Exterior, exterior. Okay, like that. That means for angle 1, it will be what? Angle 7. For angle 2, now angle 2 is in right side. So you see left side. What is the exterior angle? Angle 8. Okay, angle 8. Next, if I say about angle 4, what will be? Now angle 4 is in left side. So you see right side. Angle 4 is interior. So which is the interior angle on the right side? 6, isn't it? 7 though you can't take. Okay. 7 you can't take, you have to take what? 6. Now don't take 3 because again 4 and 3 is what? Linear pair. 4 plus 3 is what? 180 degree. This is a straight line, isn't it? So 4, what are the more interior angle left on the left side? 3 and 6. Now 3 to can't be, simple na, linear pair. So left what? 6. So 4 will be equal to what? 6. Okay. Next number what? 3. 3 will be equal to what? 3 will be equal to 3 is in right side. So left side we need, and 3 is interior. So the next interior is what? 5. So 3 will be equal to what? 5. So these are what? These are alternate angles. Understood? Now try to find directly with 1 outermost, right side outermost 7, 2, 8, 4 inside, this one also inside, 6, 3 with what? 5. Cross, okay? Cross. This will always be what? Like that, cross. Cross. If 1, then what? Then 8. If 2, then what? Sorry, if 1, then 7. If 2, then 8. If 4, then what? 6. If 3, then what? 5. Like that, cross, okay? Understood? So these are alternate angles. So today we will stop here. Only one last thing I will say about alternate angles. One last thing left. In the exercise while solving, we will not mention that one. We will directly say about alternate angles only. But just one thing left. That is what? Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So alternate angles but interior. So which are there? 4 and 6. Angle 4 and angle what? 6. And what? Another interior with 3. What will be the alternate angle for 3? Interior, right? 5. Angle 3 will be equal to what? Angle 5. And then the next one is what? Alternate exterior angles. So for 1, what will be the alternate angle? Alternate exterior angle for 1? 7, isn't it? 7. And for 2, very simple, 8. This is alternate exterior angle. In the question while solving, we will not say alternate exterior angle. Simply we will say alternate angles. Done. But still you have to understand what is alternate interior angle. Sometimes we call this as interior alternate angles also, and sometimes alternate interior angles. Same thing. So this is alternate angles and corresponding angles. So today, take your time, understand the diagram, draw the diagram yourself with pen or pencil. Then you say this angle equal to which angle, this angle equal to which angle. Okay. Then tomorrow I will discuss once again I will revise this part. Okay. And then we will start the exercise. Okay. And you have to tell me. Okay. If you can, you tell me in the message what the why angle 1 and angle 3 are equal, why angle 2 and angle 4 are equal, why angle 5 and angle 7 are equal, why angle 6 and angle 8 are equal. Okay, you can tell in the message. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Thank you.